live by the sword, you die by the sword. I probably die in the vocal booth.
Why do people choose assholes over the good ones? It's a simple answer. It's easier to love someone who doesn't love you than it is to love someone who loves you too. Because the person who loves you is going to hold you accountable. The person who loves you is going to challenge your norms. The person who loves you is going to put you in uncomfortable situations to then make you comfortable. They're going to force you to grow. They're going to force you to evolve. They're going to force you to look at yourself and reflect. A person that does not love you doesn't give a fuck about that. A real one is going to make you move, going to make you gradually shift. That's love. A motherfucker that just allows you to act like you're this and you're that, knowing damn well you ain't, that ain't love. That's lust. That's a person just sitting there and letting you fill the space until they find something better. That's why the good ones are still on standby. And you see all these other people in these relationships that don't last too long.
Yeah. Now, the first thing that I'm gonna say about this is her assessment of what an asshole is kind of seems a little flawed. Actually, it is flawed. Her assessment of asshole is flawed because an asshole is usually a man who just does whatever the fuck he wants to do, regardless of how the female is gonna feel, regardless of how she's not gonna feel. He's gonna do what he wants to do. He's gonna put himself first. That's usually what an asshole is. Now, what I think she's talking about is she's talking about dudes who care about her versus dudes who don't give 3 fucks about her and only want her for her fucking vagina. So usually, I mean that dude who don't care about her could be an asshole, but that don't always mean that guy is an asshole a lot of the times, because a lot of the guys who care about a woman's vagina will still even not be an asshole a lot of the time. They can still be, quote unquote good guys, or even simps. Most of the times it's simps, right? So that's why her assessment of what an asshole is flawed. So let's just throw what the fuck she said about that shit out the window. A lot of people have flawed definitions of a lot of things, and they use their own definitions to define a lot of shit. But we want to use the right definition so we don't be out here, saying the wrong shit, listening to the wrong shit, and knowing how to decipher, right from wrong, or what the fuck somebody's actually talking about. This is why I like doing these videos, because I have to, translate a lot of this shit for you guys. See, most people like a challenge for whatever reasons. Everybody got their reasons of why they like a challenge. Most of the time, 90% of the time, it's just for an ego boost. It's just to validate their egos, to know that they had a challenge and then they conquered it, right? And the reason why I say this is because a lot of you guys and a lot of these other dating coaches, including myself back in the day, I used to teach, subconsciously, not knowing that I was teaching it. And most of us, taught game on the basis of dealing with women that don't really like us, based on based on dealing with masculine ass fucking women, based on dealing with women who don't care for us. And in the realm of masculine women who don't really like us, women who don't really care for us, usually are usually synonymous a lot of the times. Like, for an example, even in talking about a shit test, right? A shit test more than likely most of the time is synonymous with disrespect. Do you really think that a woman who, and I'm going to get into why I'm talking about this and how it ties into the video. Do you think that a woman who really likes you would shit test you? Do you think that a woman who really likes you would go out of her way to try to kind of somewhat disrespect you, to fuck up the good moment that you guys are having, especially when she doesn't even really fucking know you like that, especially when you just started fucking talking, right? Do you think that a woman who really likes you would do some shit like that? No, she wouldn't. Which is why, like, back in the day, I used to be like, yo, man, if a girl tell you your shoes is ugly, right? Don't even say shit back, or just say something witty back. Now, let's understand context here, right? Because I told y'all about a video back, maybe I don't know how long the back the video was, where a girl said that she didn't like my shoes. Now that's one thing. Now a shit test is when a girl be like, them shoes is fucking ugly. Like, who told you to wear that? That's disrespectful. The delivery is just flat out disrespectful, especially when she doesn't even fucking know me, right? Now, if a girl just be like, hey, you like, when a girl just like, you know, yeah, I wouldn't have picked those shoes. I don't really like those shoes. You know, I wouldn't really call it a shit test. That's just her just giving her fucking opinion. But still, even then, who the fuck asked this bitch for her fucking opinion, right? Now, in the context of what I was talking about when I was with the one shorty, we was already headed to my house and we was about to get it in. Like, she already knew we was about to fuck. I already told her I wanted to just smash. So, you know, her talking about my motherfucking shoes. I'm like, bitch, why are you fucking with a nigga who got shoes that look like soap? You get what I'm saying? But to get back on point, like, a girl just being flat out disrespectful, like, who told you to put that ugly ass shoes on? Like, you know, like, or it's like, you really, that's why it's context. Context is so fucking important when it comes to dating, because this type of shit will actually make or break you. Because in a context like that, where a girl is being flat out fucking disrespectful, talking about my shoes, that she don't like, oh, these fucking ugly, why the fuck would you wear those? I'd leave in that bitch's face. I'm not taking it as, oh, she shit tested me. Let me show my strength. Man, fuck this bitch. You think that shit gonna stop? No, it's not. If you stay there, now after her being disrespectful like that, it says more about you in the wrong way than it does in the right way. Because a lot of guys will think like, yo, Zay, I mean, she just said your shoe. Why you just ignore it and just keep going? Go fuck it, man. And this is why you guys pick the bitches who don't like you like that. This is why you pick the girls that don't care about you. This is why people pick those types of people, because they want to conquer those types of people. You want to get those types of people to validate you. You want to get that type of person to like you, because it's a challenge now. Oh, she don't like my sneaker. Well, I'm gonna show her how masculine, how stoic, and how much I can sit in my masculine frame. Man, fuck that. Man, fuck that. No. And this is why you will always deal with those types of women that make you chase your fucking tail. Those women who don't really like you like that. Those women who are masculine. It took me a long time to realize that shit. Because even though you smashing those types of women, you getting those women, the disrespect just don't fucking stop. There's always some new shit, some new test, some new this, some new that. There's always some new fucking goofy shit. Until you get tired of this shit. You're like, bitch, this bitch is fucking annoying. And now you gotta dump her. Now you gotta tell this bitch to skip fucking data. I don't do shit tests. And I think to teach shit tests, and this video is not even about shit tests, but it just goes into what I'm talking about. To teach shit tests and to teach shit tests is teaching you to deal with women that don't like you, to deal with masculine women, to deal with women that are not gonna be compliant. That's what it teaches you. It's not right, because a feminine, laid back, cool woman would never come out. Well, she would never fucking come out of her mouth and say some shit. Even if she didn't like your shoes, she would never fucking come out of her mouth and say any. She really probably wouldn't even say anything. She may give her opinion on it, like, I wouldn't have picked those shoes. That's probably the most she'd probably say. You know, because there's a difference, fellas, between flirting and a shit test. There is a big difference, you know? And the difference a lot of the times is based off of what she's saying in the delivery. Because sometimes a woman can say some shit that's disrespectful and try to camouflage it with, I'm just playing. And this is why you guys have to be somewhat intelligent and somewhat around, and you gotta know how to decipher language a lot to know which is going on. Because if you allow a woman to actually shit test you and shit like that, allow her to qualify you, which what that is, you already is seen beneath her. And for her to even do that, what means that she low-key already sees you beneath her. So I don't do passing shit tests or letting women qualify me. No, fuck out of here. I don't want to talk to those types of fucking women who are even able to have the balls to even do some shit like that. You shouldn't either. You shouldn't either. And see, when you stop letting women be like that, and you stop dealing with that type of shit, you will start to see you will start to actually experience women being extremely pleasant around you. You will start to experience women being feminine around you, experience women being compliant. You'll experience the different type of fucking women. You'll actually be living in a whole different type of world. I've told this story before. I remember when I told I had my homie, and every time he used to go out, something bad would happen. And this nigga would never go the fuck home after something bad would happen. Because in his mind, he even told me, he said in his mind, if I went home, that mean I was a bitch. That mean I was soft. That mean I gave up. That in his mind, that's what it means. Just like in your mind, when you're dealing with these masculine ass women and they test you and they being disrespectful, in your mind, it's a challenge. Like, no, I can't go home because that means I'm being weak. I'm being soft. No, hold your fucking dignity. The minute my homie started to go home after shit started like happening, or when he started seeing shit go left, he started taking his ass home. His energy shifted. His perspective shifted. And when he went out, bad things didn't happen to him anymore. Because he wasn't trying to force. Because that's what happens when you do it. He wasn't trying to force interactions. He wasn't trying to force feed or force being out and about when it was time to go home or get lost. You get what I'm saying? He don't have those problems no more. And I promise you, fellas, you will never have problems anymore if you stop letting women shit test you. If you stop dealing with women who don't care about you. If you stop dealing with these masculine ass bitches. But it's hard, right? When you ain't getting no ass, you want a drought? You need some ass? You know? Shit, just hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it. But I really hope I got through to some of you guys. Like I said, this one took me a long fucking time to get. I just got this shit. Maybe like not even last year, fellas. Because if you go look at some of my old videos, I used to teach shit tests and shit like that. I used to teach that shit. I don't teach that shit no more. Because I finally realized what it was. Because I was getting these masculine ass fucking women. I still was attracting these masculine ass fucking women. And in my mind, I was conquering them. But these bitches just kept testing me. Because I thought it was normal because of what I was teaching, what I was taught. I thought that was just normal. That's not normal. But like I said, when you're looking at it from the perspective of you just want some ass, I'm not thirsty like that. I don't fuck the ass. I'm way past that. Fuck this bitch pussy. But fellas, I hope you got some great game from this, man. I wish you guys nothing but wealth, health, happiness, and abundance, man. And this is your boy Zay Double Edge, aka Zay Two Time. Until next time, I'm out.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. I probably die in the vocal booth, spitting.